now, but I'll like later on I'll be like, no, I can do better than that.
Right.
That's how I am.
Right.
I always want to grow.
I love growth because it means that you're moving from one place to another. Stagnation is not the way to go.
Exactly.
So you're on Star FM. This is the After Drive, and I have Anita Jaxson. Anita, you know, you became a sensation, like the love of everybody's ears and eyes when you came out with Unonzani. Maybe because that was when you were breaking out.
Yes.
Where were you coming from? I mean, who found you and put you out there to just be with that amazing song?
Okay, so my background, after school, I was in a band while I was still in school. I was a backup singer.
Which school is this?
Phoenix College. I was in a college.
Okay.
Enzo actually went to the same school. So we went to school together, but he was streams ahead of
With
me.
Enzo, actually.
Yeah.
Okay.
We went to school together. So I was in a band and I was doing backup in a
Right.
band. And then I started working at an IT company. And then I decided to now pursue something that I'm passionate about.
Right.
And then then fortunately I met Jam Master, who, you know, just, I mean, like, his vibe, I can't even describe his vibe. He's just someone who's so energetic and someone who just wants to work. He's hungry. So when I was in a session with him, I felt energy and it just worked. And I mean, we created something that was so amazing, and I'm so grateful that he actually worked with me, you know. I really enjoyed that experience.
I mean, of course, I did ask it and it went over your head. How old are you?
I'm 23.
You are cute. So you just recently left high school and dived straight into music.
Yes.
And you only worked for a bit and
I
then
only worked for a bit, yes.
So how was that journey of high school where you said that we did look for your previous interviews, obviously.
Yes.
You said when you were back in high school, you were in a band. What did that band do? Did they sing anything? Did they release anything?
Yes, so it was a band that we used to do. The band is called Movip Switch Band.
What?
Movip Switch Band.
What does that even mean?
So I was like one of the youngest members. I used to do backup. So it's one of those bands that it was a cover band. Yes, so we'd mostly do like Motown shows. So like Motown is singing all the old songs. So that's where I started, like doing the Marvin Gaye's and the Aretha Franklin.
Which one do you want to sing? Sing me one now.
There's my favorite one is the best things in life are free, but you can give them to the birds and bees. I need money. And then the backup will be money, what I want. I need money. It really boosted my
your
confidence.
Voice is angelic.
Thank you. So I for me, like, that experience made me just want to be on the stage,
Right.
because I was doing the backup singing, and then at one point they were like, yo, don't you want to do one
The
song
lead.
and sing in front of everybody? And that was my first time perform in front of like over 200 people,
Right.
and they were all dancing, and I was like, this is where I should be. This is where I need to be.
I want to be in the energy.
Here. Yeah.
So and your family was supportive.
So supportive. Like, my mom is so supportive. Like, when I started singing at the age of 12.
Right.
And I couldn't sing at all.
And your siblings couldn't sing either.
No one sings but me. So I used to just sing around the house, but I couldn't sing. So she'd always call me and she'd be like, let's do that song. So I remember how I started was with Adele. That's why I love Adele so much.
Okay.
It's because my mom would make me sing Adele. And she'd
Right.
be like, no, you need to go low here. You know, you need to do this, you need to do that. So it's just, I love music. I'm so passionate about it.
So Adele was your inspiration.
And she still is.
And I know you're born in a family of 3. Is it 4?
Yeah.
Okay. And where are your siblings now?
I've got an older brother, so I'm number 3. I've got an older brother. His name is Jermaine. I've got a sister named Lydia, and then I come, and then my little sister Lisa.
And you're the only one who sings.
I'm the only one who sings.
And
everybody is so private and calm,
except you.
Except
you are out there and just taking the world by storm. And I also picked up in the interview you had on ZTN that you had a very traumatic childhood. Would you like to share with us what that means, or so that we don't assume what it actually means?
I feel like I've spoken about it enough, and for me, once I speak about something, I move forward.
Right.
So like if anybody wants to know or find out or hear about
They
that,
have
they can
to
always
find it.
watch. No, they can always watch my previous interviews. I can't keep on speaking about something that I've spoken about and carrying that energy with me.
But
And
you do
today
know
I
your
know I'm-
audience. You do know
I
your
do know- I
audience
do
is
know
different.
No, I totally.
And
today
this
I
is
know
a
I'm here to
way-
speak about Poptain.
Well, we'll get there.
So
We'll
I'm here to dish it out
yeah.
and leave it here for once and,
And
for
for
all.
all.
And I'm
Of
so happy you
course.
brought me here. I couldn't
Of
wait
course,
to come.
of course. I mean, of course, I get that exclusive. But outside Poptain being Poptain and you being you, you do have lives. And I also
Yeah.
want to separate that.
Of
And there's
course.
some people who don't know Anita like that. And
Yeah.
some are actually experiencing you now.
Yes.
So you could give them a little summary and it could help somebody because we've all got demons we are fighting.
Yeah. No, I spoke about my demons, and I can't keep on carrying my demons with me
Right.
for what?
They were exercised.
I'm like in such a good space right now.
now.
Like I'm so happy. I feel like I'm a brand new me.
Okay.
You know, so I wouldn't want to. I don't like to carry things. If I dish it, it's there, and
And it's
take it.
all right.
there.
And
You know what
absolutely.
I'm
And
saying?
you're on Star FM sounding good all the time. I'm with Anita Jaxson. She's here to defend her honor. Basically, she told me, she's like, Soko, just get on with it. So I'm just gonna get on with it. And like true to form, we will play back what you said so that it's not hearsay. We'll play what you said and then we come and clear it out. Then we'll play what Pop said.
Yes.
And then we iron this out, right?
Once and for all.
Yeah, let's get this done because that's what we charge as in dosha watogezera.
Not at all. Not even. You know what? I've been waiting to do an interview for a while now. So
Right.
I'm actually excited there.
Well, I hope it. Okay, let me use what I know works in my life, so that I'm not.
Bad girl.
Bad girl,
Yeah,
okay.
he calls me bad
Okay, we start with this one.
girl.
Bad girl.
This is your interview 8 months
ZTN.
ago on yes with
Yeah.
Lady Rudy
Yeah.
on ZTN. So we're gonna play this.
Yeah, he calls me bad girl, and I call him Yadi or I call him Pop. Because from Yard Boy.
Ah.
Yeah, or Pop.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And are you guys dating?
Yes, we are.
That is amazing.
Thank you.
And how's that going? Look, I mean, I'm obviously not going to get down to
Yeah,
the details,
I know.
but being two public figures, being happy, you both got busy schedules.
Yeah.
How do you do your careers plus still date?
Yeah. It hasn't really been hard. I mean, because at the end of the day, we've all got the same goal.
Yeah.
So a lot of the time we see each other. Okay, we sign under.
Wait. Okay.
You should carry on playing it.
Wait, I'm going. You know, so there's no way to get about social chat. Things always happen when you're.
Don't care about that, but I mean, it's an amazing experience.
Wait.
Travel together,
Okay.
so I'm always with Poptain.
Yeah.
You know, and we live close to each other, like literally. So I always see him. So I wouldn't say there's anything bad. I mean, of course, we get one or two messages from people like the haters and
Yeah,
stuff.
of course.
You know, but like for me, I don't care about that. But I mean, it's an amazing experience. You know, and even if I'm going through anything, like he's a call away, this is what's
Yeah.
up. You know, if I need help with a song, or I'll always like send it to him. What do you think of this song? And you know, he'll tell me, okay, remove this, add that. So it's an amazing experience.
Great. That was you 8 months ago.
Yeah.
And then last night, this is what Poptain said.
In 2020, is it 2020 or 2021, Anita went on to ZTN and said you guys were together in an interview. But you're telling us you're married. Can you clear that out?
Yeah man, clearing it out, ku apologize kuma fans also kuti pane pa utoshika ofemo nange wangwarisa kudarika maybe industry or what.
Right.
Inini, I'm not proud of that movement. Yes, I played along, but I never came out to say me and the girl are dating. But it degraded my wife back home, you get me?
Right.
Kazi wangu ajisina respect. What is when mrume wadi. Saka all that thing, I just wish the fans them to know kuti nothing like that ever happened. And me respect Anita in a way. And I wouldn't date a girl I just helped on to the spotlight. You get me? It makes it funny for the other girls that I'll be trying to help. You get me? Saka, I'm not proud of that thing, you know.
Okay, so how did it start?
Well, I can say it was handizvirungu zvinovhara nze instigated
taura neshona
zvinenge zvaka kuchidzirwawo nevamwewo muindustry vanenge vafila wange muri kufanira kudaro nokuti vanhu vari kudi, because every time I posted a picture with Anita, people would say, you guys look good together, you know.
Right.
You get me? And the intention of the first live video was supposed to be asking people, are you okay with me and Anita dating? What do you think?
Right.
But because there was miscommunication and I could not control it. I could not even embarrass my fellow by saying on live she's saying we're dating and then don't know. You get me? So
it wasn't a celebrity stunt. It wasn't like a publicity stunt. It just rolled over.
Things went too fast, and that was a mistake, never to happen again.
So how did you what is your relationship like with Anita now?
I hope we're okay, but it's been a long time without chatting again.
The After Drive. After Drive.
Anita Jaxson. Bad girl things. Bad girl tell him you're fine man. Big things he got a dynamo. Pulling out the range over. Bad man tell him say it's game over. Jam master, you teach me, sure now you take me home and become the Murora.
After Drive. After Drive.
With you, me, I never go last. Big things, you the master.
And it's true, Anonzi Anita Jaxson, and she's chilling with the Queen Kong today on the After Drive. Anita, you heard.
Yay, I heard.
It was all over like body lotion.
Hot. Even when I was watching, I was like
Okay, so let's go back to 8 months ago.
Yeah.
Were you telling the truth? Or
let me take it back to the beginning, to where it all started. And today I'm going to dish it out.
Oh my goodness.
As it is.
Okay.
I'm not going to disrespect anyone in any way, but I'm going to tell the truth.
Okay.
Right. And so, that interview that you watched, the first interview, was done with Zim Celebs.
All right.
We did that interview together. So Poptain was in one car.
Right.
I was in another car.
Right.
Right? Two of us. And the reason why we did the interview, we didn't do it together, was because we had wanted to plan the story. Right? And we knew that if we were together and we said we're together, people are going to be like, kiss.
Right.
Show that you're really together. Wow. So we decided to do it in two separate places, but at the same place. In two cars. If you see Papa sitting in a car, I was also sitting
So you had spoken about it.
We had spoken to it. And you know what, Christina, I'm going to put this out there.
Right.
Because I'm tired of looking like I'm the one that instigated this by myself. Right?
Mm-hmm.
This relationship has been going on for what, like a year?
Which relationship? Please define the relationship.
So we're not together, but we were together.
As in social media together.
Social media together, but I have my boyfriend. Poptain also has his own thing going on.
Okay.
Right? But we respected each other. That's why you never ever saw us in public kissing or we'd hold hands and stuff just to sell. It's showbiz.
All right. So you were selling showbiz.
We were selling showbiz.
Okay, but you were... Okay, carry on.
So I'm going to say this, and I want everybody that's watching to think about this. if I instigated this by myself,
Right.
Why, if I went and I just said, "Oh, I'm with Poptain,"
Right.
why would you do shows with me?
Uh-huh.
You travel to Joburg, Cape Town,
Mm-hmm.
Durban with me, one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why would you shoot a music video,
Oh, no.
right, that has 1 million views with someone who lied? Right?
But-
with someone who's embarrassed you and your wife, as you said in your interview.
Right.
Why would you do that? If somebody came outside and they said, if someone like just on social media, let's say a famous artist or whatever, said that they're dating me, the first thing I'd issue is a statement. Or
Right.
I'd go online and say, "Yo, guys, it's a lie. I'm not with him." But why would you post me on your social media for a whole year?
Okay, so Poptain. Okay, let me call him Pop because I always murder his name. So Pop says, and you did say also in that ZTN interview, and if you want to go and watch it, it's called Exclusive Interviews. ZTN has those on their YouTube channel and on their Facebook page.
Yes.
So if it also says, you say he also helped discover you.
Yes.
So is it not because he, in this discovery, and that you were both blowing up at the same time
Yeah.
and doing songs together from Duffel Bag to Fire, that you had to travel and perform together?
You know what? When we sold us as a relationship, so many people loved it.
Okay.
Why we ended up in a relation, it's not that we decided that we want to be in a relationship. We didn't
Right.
even think of that.
Right.
But like the pressure, everybody was like, "You guys look so good together. Why don't you guys date?"
Right.
So we're like, "Okay, let's give the people what they want."
Mm.
And we gave the people what they want, and they bought into it, and we worked together.
Right.
And we sold Anita and Poptain as a whatever you want to call it, you know,
As a couple.
as a couple.
So you actually never dated?
No, not at.
There was
not
no
at all.
relations.
Like the love that Poptain and I have for each other is like.
So it's still
genuine
there.
love. Yeah, I still love Poptain. I don't hate him, but I feel like he disrespected me
When?
when he went on with the deal for so long.
Right.
Okay, because if I was so bad, if someone put my name out there and I didn't like it, I'd totally be like, "Yo, I don't like it," and I'd go onto social media and say like, "I'm not comfortable with the way, you know, so and so spoke. I'm not with this person." Why did you ride that wave? That's my first question.
Okay.
Why did you ride that wave? Why did you agree to do all those things? Why did you agree to post me? Why do you say that I'm the one who instigated it, but you went with the flow?
Okay.
You understand? Why did you do that?
He said the pressure of other people. He didn't.
No.
Okay.
Don't succumb to pressure like that.
Okay,
And
like
then
you
come
did.
and then make it be
Like
and make
you
it look
didn't.
like it's my fault.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And be like, "Oh, it's don't blame people. If you do something, be 100%
Own-
responsible
own
for,
your- own
for
your-
for every action that you do. So
Right.
don't come here and play victim and make it like it's my fault. You agreed to it. If
Okay.
you didn't like it there and then, or if you felt the pressure and it was causing so much tension in your household, why didn't you pull me aside,
Okay.
right, and say to me, "Yo, Anita, I'm not happy with what's happening in my home."
All right.
Can
but
we-
you did know he was married.
Yeah. If the wife and I are even friends, we
Okay.
talk to each other. She'd even come to some of our shows.
So she knew. Did she
knew.
know about this
Yeah,
internet stand? So she
yeah.
wasn't outside this.
No, she for her, I think maybe also just the pressure.
Okay.
You know, I mean, because obviously people will be coming to her and saying, "Yo, what's going on?" You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So obviously for her, any normal person, it would affect them, and I totally understand like her position.
Okay.
But if he felt that it was so bad, why didn't he pull me aside and
Right.
say, "You know what? I can't deal with this anymore. Let's end it."
Uh-huh.
But you go and do interviews and make me look like I was in a relationship by myself.
It's hot.
Does that make
it's burning in the Star
No.
FM studio.
It's
Yes.
just ask yourself that. Does
Right.
it make sense? Why work for someone for so long if they such a mess, if they lied? I wouldn't want to work with someone who lied about me and still be there. Okay, so if I said I'm in a relationship with you, why did you post me? What does that confirm? What does it confirm?
Uh-huh.
Why do a show with me? Why do a song that has 1 million views? We have more out there, and you're there singing, "You go say you want more," and you're doing all that. Why work with me?
The After Drive. After Drive.
It's the After Drive with Christina, the Queen Kong, and I'm talking to Anita. She's setting a blaze in the studio, and we're just evening out stories. So, okay, let's move away from this that you've ironed out.
No, I'm not done.
Okay, go ahead. I'm not going to stop you.
Because this is what I came for.
Right.
And people must own
their story. Okay,
their
so can I ask you for my
Don't
own
come in and make me look bad.
consumption?
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
So, why was it okay for you to go public? I'm asking for you personally,
Yeah.
no pop, to say you knew he was married. Why was
Yeah.
it okay for you to go out and say you're dating a married man?
because that's what we agreed on.
Okay, so you didn't care about...
When we did the first, that's, you know what, everybody is accountable for their own life.
Okay, so you were fine with it.
It's showbiz.
Okay.
It's work.
Uh-huh.
I'm not worried about what Poptain does in his life. No one
Right.
cares about what I do in my life.
Oh, we
People-
do. We do, honey.
People want me to
We do.
release my music.
We do. We're actually going to ask you that too. Yeah.
Okay, but besides that, that's what you wanted to do.
Right.
So let's do it. It's showbiz. Now all of a sudden, because it didn't work the way he wanted or whatever, or he feels some type of way about it, I don't know, he decided to chicken out.
Okay, so what do you want to tell Poptain now if he's listening? I
I'm
know
sure
he's listening.
he's
His
hearing,
squad
he's
is
heard,
listening.
He's heard what I have to say.
No, but you haven't said you were ironing out to the world. What do you want to tell
Yeah.
him? Because when I asked him, he said, I don't know. You guys haven't spoken. How long
Yeah.
have you not spoken
But
for?
you know what I don't understand is,
Right.
is if you haven't why go and speak about me and not come to me if I'm your friend.
What
You
if I
understand what I'm
ambushed
saying?
him?
If I'm no, it's not the first interview.
Right. Where did he do another one?
He did another. I'll go and look for it.
alright.
I'm not too sure where, but it's not the first interview.
Okay.
It's there. There's evidence.
Right.
Right.
Mm.
If he really had a problem with me, or if he really had a problem with this situation,
Right.
as somebody who cares that they love me as a friend or whatever, why not sit me down? If I have a problem with you, Christina,
Right.
I'll pull you aside and say, yeah, wangu, sha, wandirwadza. You hurt me, or I don't like this.
But what
or whatever.
happened? Wait. What happened? Where did the pain and the hurt and wandirwadza come from?
No, I'm just saying. in
Because
general,
matadzira na papi.
for me, what I didn't like about Poptain is that you went on with this
Right.
for all this time, and now because it doesn't work for you, or you feel some type of way, I don't know why you did it. You go, you didn't even talk to me about it. It's just like, I'm not with Anita.
And you were shocked.
I was like, but you were with me all this time.
and
We
but
were
the rumor of you guys not being together happened when you did that beautiful photo shoot with that guy with the dreadlocks in the blue and all that.
Oh, with 100 flares.
Yes. Oh, is that him?
Yes, that's
Okay,
him.
all right.
He's a hot man, huh?
I can neither confirm nor deny. So
Okay, I'm gonna clear this one
Yes.
out. Flex is my friend.
okay, because now you have to clear everyone here to photo shoot with.
Today I need to clear everything so that I
Okay.
can move on with my life. So Flex and I, Flex is someone who's also starting up his career.
Right.
We met back in like 2018, if I'm
Uh-huh.
not mistaken. And we were just like, you know what, let's work on a project together. So this
Right.
whole thing, you guys just see me and Flex in the pictures, but we worked on it as a team, you know, like I think we were about 13 of us. We actually went and shot a video in Vumba. 13 people, and we just wanted to make something great. So we decided, let's do a photo shoot. It was before Valentine's.
Right.
So we were like, shout out to Tafuma Nay for making our outfits. He did a fantastic job. So we did the red outfits and we did the blue outfits.
Right.
So if you see, there's nowhere where I said I'm with Flex. I just posted a picture. It went viral again. I was just like, oh God.
But you do know, because you're gorgeous, you're young, you are mixed race, people
Yeah.
will always assume who you with.
Yeah.
So tell us, who are you with?
I'm with someone. I mean, I'm in love. I'm happy. I'm taken.
Who with whom?
But I won't mention names.
But Taura, this is how we keep giving you people. Do you appear with this person in public?
No, I don't.
Why?
I think because, you know what, like, I've been with this person for like a year now, right? And there's so much peace that people don't know who you're with. Like, there's so much peace. you know. But when people know you, they'll be like, this person needs to date so and so, and you know, like there's just so much. But like I'm in a really good space. Like I'm in such a good place. I'm happy. I'm in love. My relationship is amazing. My career is so far so good. I'm happy. I
Are you trying to
love my
convince
manager,
me
Josh.
or yourself? Are you trying to convince me or yourself?
No, for real.
For real.
I'm really happy.
So did you and Poptain share a manager?
Yes, I forgot to mention that.
Okay,
Another thing
so
I wanted to
was this
mention-
the manager's idea?
We all worked on it, and if people were so against it, okay, as because we signed to the people that manage Poptain are the people that manage me.
Okay, are they still?
Yeah, we still. So if you Google, we're still
You're still under the same
management.
Okay.
Yeah, and we still release with the same people and stuff. you
Okay.
know. So if I'm such a bad person, and I always say this, why wasn't I pulled aside and hey yo, bad girl?
You being a bad girl,
You're being a bad girl. But
Right.
everybody went with the flow, including Poptain himself.
Right.
And now it's bad girl. Our bad girl dated Poptain by herself. She was the only one in the relationship.
You were loving yourself.
I was
honey.
loving myself.
Anita, anyway, I need to get people into the story. 0775897897. I'm only taking messages, so do send me a message. Okay, one arutotara kuti makashandisana, but yo Anita wakashandiswa kupfura umwe. Yeah, messages are coming in, but I also need to make sure that I take care of the people who make sure we are on air. This is one of the hottest interviews I've had in my life. Like, you know, for real.
After Drive. The Judicial Service Commission Integrated Electronic Case Management System, IECMS, where all courts will be paperless and fully automated, will be launched soon in Zimbabwe. Are you ready? The Judicial Service Commission, a Zimbabwe in which world-class justice prevails.
You get home from work feeling exhausted, endless meetings and deadlines. You're greeted by the inviting aroma of our favorite roast chicken and rice, and that ice-cold Coca-Cola, which makes everything magical. You sit down to dinner with the family and think to yourself, everything will be just fine. There's magic when we eat together. Coca-Cola, real magic.
The After Drive.
The Queen Monkey on Star FM.
Lick here, show them what they don't know. Black boy, the bad girl come here for stay.
Mistaken me and unbreakable. If it just hit in me and unshakable. Girl from the hood misunderstood. Chatty big mouth me them cannot shook. Fire and me girl, like a star in the sky. But wanna aim high, be like a bird and fly. It ain't easy, understand it.
After Drive.
Straight from the gutter is not the standard. Life get tough and really harder. It did really harder. Tough choices like sell your brother. Program like me they on a radar. Feed them off of me say I rather. Fire and me go like a bullet from the gun. A bullet from the gun. Me fire and me go. Fire and me go. Me fire and me go like a bullet from the gun. A bullet from the gun. Me fire and me go.
Yeah, it is really harder. Pain pon the heart like fi lose a mother. Learn couple things without no father. Blood and sweat can me deep grounded. Did a pray say the signs of the show. No me cold like me ban in the snow. Who the baddest know you already know. This is and don't get me so cruel. Anita give me the key fit the drop top. The hot one you fit up all the chats. Kunanga nisa like we playing mad dots.
That is fire. Anita Jaxson featuring Poptain, and the fans are coming in on 0775897897. Mixed emotions. Everybody is picking a side, and then there are those that are also on both your side. They both love you. They say you're amazing. You guys need to either do an interview together, and if you do decide to do it, you know who's getting it, right? You know it.
Of course.
We should make it clear. And this one says Anita Jaxson is too pretty and too young and too beautiful for this. This one says Soko Anita Toniak is not convincing. This guy should come clean. This one says hi Soko, the thing is Anita posted also pictures of Flex, and people assumed that she had left Poptain, and since then they were in and thought we were in a relationship and should have come out to defend him because they were making fun of him. Kuti atorerwa baby. Anita should come out one day and not. She's not with Flex, and that's the time. She already did say she's not with Flex. You're on Star FM, the After Drive, and I'm with Anita Jaxson. So, Anita, have you finished venting? So we go forward. I think you're done.
So.
Okay, 5 more minutes. What is it?
Let's see what I want to get off my chest. I don't have anything against Pop. I don't hate him.
No.
I will always have love for him.
Are you going to do music together again?
I'm open to it, but I feel like he really hurt my feelings.
How were you hurt? I just want to know.
No, I feel
I'm
like
asking
he really
for
hurt
the
my
people.
No, because you made me seem as if I just came and just imposed myself on you. That's how people are looking at it. But you went with the flow. You worked with me.
Okay.
We sold Anita and Poptain. We shot videos together. And when you came back from the UK, you were in your feelings. Like ever since he came back from the UK, he totally changed. He was in his feelings and decided to just do his own thing. You know what I'm saying? But like I always supported him, even when he said he wants to do his own
horticulture.
Yeah. I did a music video and a song with his artist, and I was like, let's push. Like for me, growth is important. I was like, let's grow your artist. I'm here. Use me. Let's work together. You know what I'm saying? Like how if you need me to work with any
time, defined use me.
Okay, not not like that, but like let's work together. I'm here. Like so, I did a song with his female artist.
Which
I won't
one?
mention any names because we don't want to start something else again.
Okay.
We did a song together and shot a whole video like last year.
Right.
And I was just like, let's grow her. She's a part of your team. I want to help you. I'm here. Who else do you want me to work with? Like that's the type of person I am, and that's the love I have for him. Like he told me what he wants to start, and I was like, Sha, Inini, I have your back.
So your label or your management hasn't tried to sit you down to iron out this situation?
Not at all.
Do you want that to happen?
For what? Everything is out there. Everybody's in their feelings. There's nothing more that needs to be said. He said how he feels. He says that he was embarrassed that he actually did something like so. That's how he feels, and he's entitled to feel the way he does. But there's nothing else that can be said. It's done. It's out there.
Done.
And it's done. Like let's move on.
But Pop said he was going through depression, and I know in 2017 you went through that when you had the car accident.
Yeah.
Could you not also extend grace because you understand depression?
You know what? Poptain, the reason why Poptain and I are not talking, it's not even because of this relationship thing.
Right.
When he came back, he was in his feelings and he put some information. We in our group chat, we've got a group chat like us and our team, and he put some information out there that I didn't like about myself. You know what I'm saying? He was just dishing it out. Oh, Anita's doing this, Anita's doing that.
What were you doing?
Like, nah, I don't want to say anything. It's none of anybody's business.
Okay. And you trust the people in the group?
Yeah. Anita's doing this, Anita's doing that. I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna distance myself. For me, I don't like negative energy around me.
Okay.
When he's ready to work, I'm always gonna be here, and when he's ready to be the Poptain I met, let's work. You know, it is what it is. Whatever happened. I'm always open to working. But for me, I was just like, you know what? You made it seem as if I was the one that that decided to be in the relationship. But you did an interview. We did an interview with Mwendas.
Yeah.
It's out there.
Okay.
Why did you do it?
Okay.
Why did you go there with me?
Right.
And say that this girl is giving me problems? For what? Everything is there. It's there. I don't even have to lie. It's all there. It's all out there. So if I'm against something, right, I'll never support it.
Right.
But if I stand with, if you say, Anita, let's do ABC, and we need for us to for this thing to gain following, or what, for people to jump on the hype, we need to do ABC.
Right.
And I agree to it, and then all of a sudden I'm like, so Christina is the one that pushed me
to say
But
it.
the fact that we're adults, none
Right.
of us are below the age of 18. So when you agree to something, be ready for what comes after.
There's some fans of yours who are saying this is you and Pop pulling another media stunt
Oh my
to
God.
get more views for yourselves and more airtime for yourself, because the story will keep going. People are going to look for Pop to respond, then they'll look for you. But thank God you said you don't talk about your demons twice. You talk about
I'm
them
done.
and you're done.
I'm done. But if he starts again, I'm definitely going to do another interview. But for me, if people ask me about Poptain again, I'm gonna be like, yo, watch my interview with Sokostina.
Right.
I dished it
On
out
Star
on
FM.
Star FM.
Sounding good
all the time.
Right.
Go and watch it.
Are you done? Because I'm done now.
Yeah,
I think
I'm
we're
done.
about
Like,
done, and we've got minutes. We want to talk about you now. Like,
Yeah.
what are you doing? Because I see you doing a lot of, pushing brands, advertisements, and is that where you want to go? Do you want to also be a model?
Of course. I don't just want to be Anita, the artist.
Okay.
I also want to grow my brand. That's why I said I was taking time, because these things take time. You don't just decide one day that I want to be this.
All
It
right.
takes time. So I've been trying to grow my brand. I also want to be push brands. I'm a brand ambassador, so
All
I'm
right.
pushing brands, working with other companies, also pushing my music. So I wanna show.
What music?
I'm releasing. I released one song, but I am releasing this month.
You are.
I am. I'm
What's the
releasing
name
a
of the song? We
It's
might as
called
well
Under the
get
Light.
the breaking news. Dun, 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 dun. What is it called?
It's called Under the Light. So Under the Light is a love song. It goes, love. They say love is only what we make it. Let's shoot for the stars. Make the most of every day we celebrate it. I'ma spend my life loving you. You are my light and only truth. I'ma spend my life loving you. We'll stick together like we're glued. Under the light is where I find myself with you. So yeah, it's just a love song. So
Which genre is it?
It's kind of got a, what would you say? It's definitely not dancehall.
Right.
But a lot of people have been talking about the dancehall, Anita. I'm
We've-
going to bring that back.
Yeah, but you do know we do recognize that, and there's no bad girl in Zimbabwe anyway who's holding it down for real.
Yeah,
So why you don't? What is your favorite genre anyway? You personally, when you sing.
I just like more chilled vibes, like more emotional, the R&B, a piano, like the more of like lounge music.
Right.
That's what resonates with me, and that's
But-
what I really like. But the people
Right.
like bad girl.
Yeah, but because of performance, because
You know.
performance-wise, no one is gonna call you to be loungy, honey.
Yeah.
We wanna dance. And why are you not on the stage? Is this because you're still going through your rebranding
No, I am
phase?
on the stage.
Wait, I haven't seen you perform.
I did a show in Chinoy.
Okay.
Guys, catch me at Fiesta
You're
this
performing
Saturday.
at
Yes,
Fiesta,
Uncle Waffles
Fiesta.
will be in the building.
Okay.
We've also got a free show coming up on the 23rd. Kiki Badass, Kruger, Holy 10, Silas Mabende. You'll also be there, so it's their
Right.
show, and we're just the supporting acts. It's a free show, guys. Come in numbers. Please come and and support us. It's starting at 10, so it's starting very early. So everybody is allowed. And then later we had Fiesta. So guys, let's have fun this weekend and let's just enjoy ourselves. I'm out there. I've been doing shows. I'm back.
Right. So what should we look out for? Who are you collaborating with this year?
I've got a song with Wayne FOG. He's a rapper.
Right.
Yeah. So I'm doing a bit of rap and bad girl on that one.
Right.
So look out for that one. I've got a song with Kiki Badass. It's coming out. Yeah, it's called Talk.
All right.
Talk, them a talk, but can't walk the way we walk.
I hope it's
We are
PG-13.
Like a shark. Don't worry,
That's
it's all
all.
clean. So
And-
I've got one with my sister Kiki Badass coming. I've got one with Wayne, and also myself.
And yourself. And
Yeah,
you
just my
had a
songs.
list of people you wanted to collaborate with. Who else in Zimbabwe that you're going to reach out to? Because I think, truth be told, some of your best work comes from collaboration.
Yeah, of course. I mean, like when you collaborations are always good because you don't forget you've got two different energies in
Right.
the room. People with two different ideas, and so you feed off each other's energy. So I'd definitely like to work with Holy 10 again.
Okay.
Yeah, I really enjoyed working with Holy 10.
And I'm sure you're going to be like, it's just a song. We are not together.
I'm
This
tired.
is a public announcement.
I'm so tired of that. But anyway, I
And
mean,
internationally, are you breaking out?
internationally, well, I'd love to work with and locally I'd love to also work with Takura.
Okay.
Yeah, so Holy 10 again, Takura. Female artists, I'd like to work with Feli Nandi.
Okay.
I watched her perform and I was just
Yeah, Feli's some energy. She's just
she
like a
is
whole
like, I was
energy.
like, wow, I need to work with this person.
Right.
Wow, it was my first time listening to her perform live, and I was so impressed. I was just like, wow, girl, like, wow.
I'm ready for all that.
I was just like, wow, I need to
And when
work
is
with
your
him.
book coming out?
I'm still waiting to release my book, man.
Why
It's just
is it
been
taking
sitting there.
forever?
I feel like, with the book, I really, really want it to be perfect. With a song, you can release a bad song and just make another one.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But with the book, I've been writing this. I started writing this book when I was, when I was, I think 18, 17,
It's been
18.
5-6 years now.
Yeah, so
Okay.
when I release it, I don't want to just release it. When you release a song and people don't like it, you're like, okay, well, let's move on. We'll create another one.
Right.
But with the book, you can't be like, I'm going to write another book.
And are you going to go back to school by any chance?
Maybe later.
What do you wanna study?
Maybe later. I've always wanted to study law.
Okay.
I've always
Ooh.
wanted to study law. Why are you laughing?
I'm just like, okay, defend me already. So you want to study law?
I'd love to study law.
And where would you want to study law?
I'd love to
Do
study
here?
here. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I'd love to study home. Why not study home?
Absolutely, so that
yeah.
the user celebs can give you more
I'd
power.
love to study at UZ. Oh, and by the way, I love your book. Thank you for sharing your book with me.
Well, don't twist this. Thank you so much. You're welcome. I mean, right.
I love I read your book in a day. I
Right.
swear. Like, I
You're
read your book in
amazing,
a
but this is your interview,
No,
honey.
no, but I'm just going to put it out there. Guys, please
Thank
read
you.
Sokostina's book, A Letter to My Son. It's amazing. It's good for all the young girls. It's got so many life lessons in it. You have to read it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you for the plug. This one says we want you to work with Nati O on a proper song, not a remix, and I will play that remix just before I end. This one says dokumbirawo kuti item amwe ma appearance unde uite futi collabo nema international artists because you're very good at it. Hi Soko, this girl is amazing. Mad love to Poptain and Anita, whether they are fighting or not, they make great music together. Msaite Zungu Itai music. Hi Soko, love emojis, love emojis, love emojis, and fire emojis back to Anita, and my love to both of them. They still love you, I hope you guys work it out.
You know what? At the end of the day, and I always say this, people it's their right to feel how they want to feel about
Exactly.
it. You feel a certain way about certain things. I feel a certain way about certain things. So I'm cool with it. But today I said what's there, and that I spoke the truth. And the interviews are there. Why would you do an interview with me if you're, you know what I'm saying? So I said the truth, and I'm now moving forward. And I don't hate him in any way, and I'll never hate him. And I love him, and I'm so grateful for all the work that he's put into my career, and all the help and all the advice that he's given me, and I'll forever cherish that, and I'll always appreciate him for that.
And that being said,
The
After Drive is done with Anita Jaxson. Thank you so much, Anita. And just one thing you want to tell the young women out there?
Oh yeah, girls, young women, please guys, stay true to yourselves and work for your own money. Work for your own money, make your own money. It's okay to start up small. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Just be yourself, stay true to yourself, follow your heart, and also fall in love. It's good to fall in love. Not all men are the same. Not all men are the same, and just follow your dreams. And like, just to everybody, just follow your dreams and stay true to yourself. You know, people are always going to judge you and speak about you and talk bad about you, but just be you and stay true to yourself. You're a limited edition.
That being said, I'm going to join the Capital team for a multicast for Issues Paninyaya with Ruimbo Chakoreka and Rejoice. Anonzi Rejoice. My name is Augustine. I'm the Queen Kong. I'm still here with you until 9. But let me leave you with Natty O, Poptain, and Anita Jaxson, the remix they did for the 2020 Nama Awards.
Well. We have to know, Africa. All I got something special. The name I kiss to the treasure. Ginger with a diamond under pressure. One under pillar, well, it's a one Anita on the yard, boy. Cocaine.
Well.
Cocaine.
Bad girl, me no feel no pressure. Me a sala strike them, Masiwa strike him. Powerful force, me a dollar ride him. Swarries by him, like demon fight him. Dine Holy Ghost, so then undermine. Sit on the bench, me a give a head a rush. Try dilute me, but me a double punch. One man army built like a shot. Bad girl, me no give a, but I couldn't even need a panty. Have a event in a special key. Watch my success, make a bad my belly.
My mind it in manangu. Nasi tukupemberera totally. Kokai. Past yakati bambura brutally. Remember the house pan the heel of the deal. Get my meal so we do it in no eat. Never judge them but them still a judge. We can't go back a Paris and me no Mowgli. Everybody knows say me but I'm brave. Too turbulent me coming like a wave. Musical artist and the quit a chef. Akavari kupi veda kundi suki sama players. Wese mai loka ni chinoka. Kokai.